Hey, folks, welcome to Market Intraday Analysis by InTheMoneyStocks.com, your leaders in pure technical analysis, avoiding all that Wall Street hype. Today, Thursday, July 7th, 2011, and this video is brought to you by Realtic. All right, guys, let's get into the mix today. The market's having another up day across the board. Again, this is coming on the back of two pause days, which again, we talked about the possibility that it could be an in spirit of bullish consolidation pattern, and that appears to be what it was, leading to a gap up today. It's so interesting how the markets have been the last few days because you've just gone sideways. Basically, no movement for 2 straight days. Then you get this gap up, but really there's barely any movement today as well. You can see the markets are just slowly creeping higher into this resistance here at around 135.45, 135.50 area. All right, and again, overall, you're seeing stocks continue to gain after a pause over the last couple days. We have some key charts out there like Caterpillar. I think Caterpillar's having a good day, up $2.20. But again, you have the same motion, sideways action, just slightly higher on the charts. And again, if we go to Apple, Apple's having a very solid day today. You can see that one's a little bit more vertical, moving to the upside, up about $6. And Google continues to have a pretty solid day here, trading up near the highs of the day here, up about $8.50. Now, Google and Caterpillar are getting near key master shorting levels. And again, if you want those levels, if you want where the pros, where the hedge funds are going to be unloading, where they're going to be going short, then join the Research Center, take the free trial. It's a 7-day free trial there for you to utilize. Now, today has not been a day trading day for large caps. There's only been a few large cap day trades out there we've talked about in the intraday stock chat. On the spiders, as you can see, it's been very quiet. But the small caps huge. I released the hidden gem report today. I featured 5 stocks. I usually just feature one, but because it's a sector-wide pop that I was expecting, that's why I did 5 stocks. So 5 small caps got featured on the hidden gems today. They are all soaring. After I did the report, they all took off to the upside. I'm seeing them ranging from 7% moves to 15% moves, basically averaging in one day since I released it this morning around 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time, 10% gain on all of them. And again, you can see some of them just soaring here. Beautiful call. CPSL is just one of them. Take a look at the daily chart. Look at that consolidation pattern, dead lows, and look at the pop today that you're getting. For those of you in the Research Center, congratulations on nailing some of these hidden gems. Even if you only picked up 3 of the 5, you're still making big money, an average of 10% just today. These should have more upside in the coming days as well. Here's another one that I did as a hidden gem, and I'm only giving it to the free people now because essentially these stocks are already up 10%. So obviously, if they want to chase them at this point, that's fine. It's only going to add to the members' gains at this point. But in any case, this stock, look at this, ZST Digital Networks up 10% on the day. And again, you could go to any of these China small caps. China small caps is where it's at right now. All right, the money's being made. I've already clipped AOB here. This was another one. Take a look at AOB. Look at that pop. Hidden gem done right here at $1.11. It hit a high of 128 today. Notice how it's piercing the 50 moving average. That was first target discussed in the hidden gem video. Ultimately, it will go higher, but obviously it's going to stall out there for a little while. So again, you can see I just went over 3 of the hidden gem plays right there, and they're all up basically 10 to 15%, and it's a beautiful little move across the board. Now, other China small caps look good to me. I'll tell you one right here, China, CHINA. Look at that chart. It's another chart just like it, breaking to the upside. I love that. This has a possibility to go to the 50 moving average at around $2.45 to $2.50. All right, other China small caps, what else is there out there? Well, you could take a look at some of the mid caps, which are having big days again. Take a look at REN, RENN, REN. This bounce, and this is why I really found them, because of money flow. Money flow, small caps are going to get the money flow now after the large caps ran already. Baidu, you could take a look at Baidu, BIDU. Look at this move on Baidu. The bounce on Baidu, which is a Chinese stock, large cap, that already happened. Sina, take a look at that. Huge bounce. I think this is something like a 40+% bounce on Sina. That's happened. Then you go to the mid caps. Mid caps, Yoku. Already a 40% bounce or something like that. REN, I just talked about REN before. 100% bounce from $6 to $12. 100% bounce. So if you go from large caps, and the large caps essentially had their bounce already, then you go to mid caps, which are still coming to the end of their bounce, then the obvious analysis would be going to the small caps, right? It's a rotation of money. And that's why, again, you got to find these things, find the right charts, find the right plays, and off to the races you will go. And again, you're pocketing money anywhere from, I'm guessing a lot of these small caps will go anywhere between 30 to 50%, and some will go upwards of 100% when they fully get their squeeze on. A lot of shorts in them, a lot of upside potential. All right, so that's what we're talking about there. That's just one area. Again, that's in the Research Center. If you're a Research Center member, if you're a free trial member of the Research Center, it's all included. You get the hidden gems, you get the daily analysis videos, daily market reports, hot charts, and alerts, where we have more trades out there. By the way, trades probably will trigger today on the short side in some stocks out there, so be ready for those if you're in the Research Center as well. Again, good stuff out there, continuing to be volatile. Even though the markets have been quiet this week for the most part, waiting for this big jobs report number tomorrow, there's been action packed, and that's all you can ask for, obviously, when you're a swing trader and in the Research Center. All right, let's take a look at a couple of these other large caps. Chevron is having a big day today, up $1.50. Look at the bounce on Chevron off my master level. I had these lines literally a month or so ago before we came down into it. It came and held, and look at the size of the bounce here. Now, you might say, well, where's this thing going to go? I would say if you would start to look to short if you get up to this line right here, right around the 108.25, all the way up to about the 109.75 level. This is your upper area resistance on Chevron, just to give you guys a little inkling or insight into that. Apple Computer, many people have asked me, well, where are you going to short Apple, or what are you thinking about shorting on Apple? And I would say if you're going to short, you probably at this point want to wait for this pivot high right here. All right, this is probably if we get another rally tomorrow. I don't know if we'll get a rally tomorrow, to be honest, because the markets, again, are up so much. But if we do get a rally, you should see Apple up in this range, and that's your short trigger level. And again, you're going to get a pullback. I don't think you're going to get a retrace in terms of a major move to the downside, but I do think you're going to get a pullback in terms of just, a consolidation pullback. It should be about 100 to 50 to 200 points on the Dow type pullback in the not-too-distant future. The question is, does it happen tomorrow or next week? If it doesn't happen tomorrow, it probably won't happen on Monday. More likely on Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, you'll start that pullback, all right? So in any case, lots going on here, folks, a lot of stuff. Another Chinese stock just to pay attention to, Sino Clean Energy. Look at this dead low chart. Again, it's nice popping here. If you take out the 142 level on an intraday basis, that was the previous high of the day. This actually could start to squeeze. I could see this thing going to 175 very easily. 175 would not be a shock to me on this. And again, I keep coming back to these Chinese plays because I'm watching them on my other charts and my other screens while I'm doing this video, and they're just popping. And look at this chart. I mean, this is an unbelievable chart. If I zoom out, this thing was over $7 back in March, February and March, back above $7. Now it's trading at $1 and change. This pop here could easily take you up here to $2, which would be the 50 moving average. I would not be shocked at that at all. So again, there's money to be made. The question is, do you know where to go to make it? If you're with us in the Research Center, it's a free trial or a member, then you know. Then you're on point, then you know what's going on in the markets, and then you're ready to make money, and we're going to give you plays to make money on in there as well as teach you. All right, guys, enough said. Enjoy. Let's make some more money this afternoon. These small caps going wild. I know I'll be trading them in the Intraday Stock Chat. Come join me there as well. There's a free trial for the Intraday Stock Chat. And again, hope to see you all inside that Research Center. Take care.